shit.
Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. This is brother Mawan. Back with another lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKadosh. We give double honors to the elders and to the apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the elect, man. And these lessons go out to the hopeful elect, and the great multitude for destined for salvation, man. And which three of those are women, man. And we're gonna get on a brief lesson about these women, man. And that's why the apostles are always teaching. We should know this by now without them even teaching us that. Stay away from the so-called black woman, man, because she's wicked, man. She's evil. All right, she's just nothing but rottenness in her, man. And that's not all of them, That's why I said what I said as a precursor to what I'm saying now. But far too many of them, man. And the scriptures have told us about this, what was going to happen in the future, man. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play this video, but I'm going to explain it first. So this is a little baby girl here. Her father is with another woman now. And the other woman done her hair for her, man. Done her hair nice up for her and all of that, And because the so-called black woman, the nigger woman, is so wicked, yeah, and so spiteful and just dark in heart, she has decided to cut this baby's hair off, man, just to spite, the new woman in a so-called ex's life, because he's not really the ex, man. As the scriptures say, man, when you lay with a woman, that's your wife, man. So all he's done is got himself another wife, right? But that's another lesson. That's that's another understanding. But yeah, man. So she's wickedly cut off this baby's hair, just to spite the other woman and probably to spite the husband as well. And these women are wicked, man. And it doesn't matter whether they're in Babylon or whether they're here in the UK or somewhere else in the world, man. They're all the same, man. You see it all the time. You see the way they talk to their babies, man, and their children. All right. You see the way they do it, and they like to do it openly in public and embarrass them, and instead of dealing with things in a private matter, they love to cuss their children out in the streets, man. Now, I can honestly say that I grew, not to put my business out there too much, but I never had that experiences with my mother. All right, I'm just gonna say that right now. She was one of them ones that knew about discretion. If you was out of order, man, your shit get dealt with at home, man. Understand? But this is a different generation altogether now. Not to say this is a new thing, because there's no new thing under the sun. But this is a different generation that's more prevalent out there. It's embarrassing, man. But anyway, let me play this, and I'm gonna grab a few scriptures on it. Just a short one. I'll try and get it from the start.
I told you, stop playing with me. This motherfucker cut my baby hair out of here. Look at that shit. That shit sad. Hurt my baby feeling. Now what? Cause you don't hurt the dad. You hurt her feelings. You hurt my baby feelings. My baby sat there for 2 hours. I do my own girl hair. My baby sat there for 2 hours.
Let us find out you the one fucked that baby head up and blaming it on somebody else. Boy, you saw a picture. I ain't gonna lie, it was cute. I ain't say it was ugly. It was braided real cute. It just was tight as hell, and I ain't do it. Number one reason, I'm real petty daddy. I didn't do it, and I ain't tell him to let nobody do it. So the second number one reason is that was showing up made me cut it out. I love to see that it was too tight. It was too tight. It was too tight. My baby hair had her skin, meat was puffing up between the braids and everything. It was pretty, but it was too tight. And I don't even braid her hair that tight. Who was fighting at work? I told you, stop playing with me. I told
So you see that? I'm not playing it again. You can find it, because it just pisses me off anyway. But she's no accountability. She's trying to blame You know, talking about how the hair was done too tight. But she spilt on herself, man. She spilt the beans on herself when she said she ain't do it. And he could barely understand what she was saying. The incoherence of her was ridiculous, man. And you know what? You got to put blame on the man as well for dealing with this. What do we call them now? Big Shirley's, man. You know, you stay away from them, man. You know, they're vile, man. You know, you got to be careful who you're laying with, and you're having these seeds, and you're spreading your seeds with, man. You know, shouldn't be dropping your seeds on every woman, man, like that, because this is what you get. So he's to blame as well. You know. But you know, Jake leads with his rod sometimes, not to get too graphic, instead of his brain. Anyway, yeah, man, that's some wicked shit out there, man. And now you're just mashing up the kid's mind and a headpiece because you know you're just wicked and jealous, man. You know, can't let go, man. He don't want you, man. And you doing all of that is not making him want you anymore. It's over. Anyway, scriptures. Let's start at Job, man. It's Job 39 and 13. It says, "Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them." So, you know, it's just talking about how the ostrich treats its young, or it's you know, the eggs, man. It's basically just, you know, the egg, you know, it gives, you know, start birth to the eggs, basically, and just puts it in the plot and just leaves it there, man. So they don't really have that motherly love. Right? Verse 16 says it says, "She's hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear." Right? And why? It says, "Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding." Yeah, man. The lack of understanding is that all you've done is just taking your frustrations and your anger out on your baby, man. And they're probably not going to forget that, man. I don't want to get on the, you know, I don't like to get on the psychological tips too tough, man. But, you know, things are remembered. Things, that they affect people in different ways, man. And what that she did there was just some wicked shit. That's supposed to be someone who nurtures and cares for you and raises you up, looks after you, man. That's what a mother's role is, man. But they've forgotten that. I'm not going to make this too long anyway, but right, Lamentations 4:1 says, "How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter." Right? So, as I've mentioned before, you know, we got, you know, when we talk about the woman, we got to talk about the man as well. But you know, because we were, you know, there's wisdom lacking in our men now, man. Like I said, they lead with the rod, so they're not really thinking about the consequences of their actions. That's why they're out there, you know, hopping on and off all these broads out here, man. You know, getting them pregnant and that, and they're not really, you know, they're not committed to them, raising them, you know, doing their duty. And verse 3 says, "Even the sea monsters drew out the breath they give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel like the ostriches in the wilderness. So we just read that back in Job, man. You know, they're cruel, man. See, what the thing about the so-called black woman is that she will birth a child for a man, and it doesn't work out, and she will take all her feelings out on that child, man. You know, it's wicked, man. Anyway, just get maybe one more. Actually, let's go to Deuteronomy real quick. Where is it now? Further down. Yeah. Deuteronomy 28 and 56 says, this is the curses, man. So this is all part of the curses, right? It says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, right? Because that's how our women were, man. Dainty, smelled good, looked good, dressed accordingly, orderly, all right? Motherly, all right? It says, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear. Okay, and obviously we can read on and we know that's talking about the sacking, 70 AD, but also a lot of these scriptures obviously are 2, 3, 4-fold, man, because it's evident. And remember, these are the curses. So the curses are what? They're upon us and our seed forever, so the scripture says, man. So God comes up to these times. What else? I might get one more scripture. Come on with this one. No, that's not what I want. Let's just go to the Apocrypha real quick. Where's the one about the husband? Slovakia, the portion. We can read a few of these anyway. So this is Sirach 25 and 13. And it says, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. And that was just pure wicked evilness, man. And then what I hate about it most is that she tried to justify it, man. It says stumble, verse 21 says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. And listen, That's not including that one we just saw. But a lot of these Jakes are dealing with these women who look good, and they still got the same spirit as her. You know, they still got that wicked spirit. A lot of them really pretty ones, are even worse, man. Yeah, Sirach 26:3 says, "A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in portion of them that fear the Lord." So, you know, there's a lot of Jakes running around, you know, dealing with these wicked women, man, because that's their portion, man. Because they're wicked, you know. But yeah, man. I suppose that'll do for that, man. You know, we just need to get out of here, man. So everything's in order, man. Tired of seeing all of this, you know, and it's always put out there for the world to see, man. You know, the proverb in the Bible, the astonishment, you know, where it talks about the curses, man. Anyway, Lord willing, this is edifying. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Lord willing, we're out of it soon. Thought Yahweh Shem Yahushai for, you know, allowing me to do this lesson, put me in the spirit to do so. And yeah, double honor to the apostles and the elders. A great millstone, Shalom.